Hey, I'm JT from Easy Fish USA and Easy LV here on Lake Vermilion. I said that I would do some uncut fishing videos. Oh, there goes one. So I figured I'd just let the camera roll here at prime time on Lake Vermilion just to kind of, people that like to watch fishing might enjoy some of this. So let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna let the camera roll for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna be using rattle reels to start with. If one gets tangled, then I'll pull it up and I'll throw a rod down or something just to like keep everything going here with 2 lines. But all right, let's see what goes on. There's one going off right here. Let's get it going. I want to take a moment to let everybody know that we will be outfitting for Trout Lake Entry Point 1 of the Boundary Waters this year. Easy LV is going to have canoes, tow service from resorts or launches, whatever you may need to get into the Boundary Waters. We will have rental boats with 25 horse on them. So if anybody needs any outfitting for the Boundary Waters Entry Point 1 or going to Ely, feel free to reach out and let me know in the comments. Little 13, 14-inch walleye. It's a nice little fish. I think we're going to keep that one for dinner. Turn this around to the other hole. I'm getting this one ready. Grabbing a minnow here. Just get another minnow on this. Sometimes we're using some bugs. Today I'm using chubs. Just a quick bit of advice. If you are traveling up to Trout Lake through entry point number 1 for the BWCA, traveling through Lake Vermilion, it would be a good idea to get a tow to the portage with your equipment and your canoe. Lake Vermilion is an extremely busy lake, lots of boats, lots of traffic. It's just a safer bet to get the tow over to the portage, and the tow will come pick you up from either your resort or the launch that you are parking your car
doing pretty good out here.
Call Easy LV or Easy Fish USA at 218-235-7315.
Back behind an island. And we are going to see how many we can get here in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm hoping. As long as I don't get tangled and have to stop the video. But I've got a few poles ready to go here. And we are at prime time. So the sun's about to go down. It's prime time here for us on this lake. That's just me setting the rattle. Sometimes if you jig them a little, they'll come up and grab it. So I like to set it to where I can give it a quick jig. It appears something grabbed it, so. I've been seeing fish on the graph, so I know there's some down there. I do not use live scope, not yet anyway. Oh, there's one. Got him. He ate it right as I was jigging it. Nice little jumbo. Nice little jumbo. beautiful eating perch. If you like eating perch, these are just fantastic. I mean, some of these are, I mean, we're easily getting into the 11, 12 inch range here for some of these perch. I had a request from my son to eat fish tonight, so I'm actually keeping a couple, which I don't normally do. All right, let's go ahead and set this one back down with a minnow. And then we'll give this a few more minutes and see if we can grab another one. Fishing's been really good. If you come out in the morning, we have a run. If you come out in the afternoon, there's tullabees. So you can get tullabees and whitefish. And the perch pretty much go all day long. So if you're in a spot that has the jumbo perch, then you can get the jumbos all day long, as long as you're in the correct spot. I don't really need to do anything fancy. I'm only using a hook and a weight, that's it. Every once in a while I'll throw on a glow jig or do some jigging with a little tiny spoon. But you don't really have to. They'll take the dead stick. Sometimes, you know, if you really feel like sitting there and jigging, you can get them to come to the jig. I find more often than not that they'll move away from the jigging line. So sometimes, you know, people get a couple on the jig, but I just like to let mine sit, let mine dead stick. And then if I really want to target the perch, I might try some Helgamites or something like that. And the walleyes have been taking the Helgamites too. So everything else is pretty straightforward. You find a good edge of the weed bed, you can catch a lot of perch and sunfish, and the sunfish are really big on Lake Vermilion, so that's kind of nice if you know where you're going. The crappies, I go into the back bays, and I actually fish for crappies on other smaller lakes. I don't target them as much on Lake Vermilion. Lake Vermilion's great for crappies, but this is a walleye lake for me, so that's what I do. All right, we're gonna give this a few more minutes here and see if we can get any more. It's sun's going down. I'll show you that right now. So this is beautiful out here on Lake Vermilion, just beautiful. Sun's about to go down, and we can have a run here almost until about 5:30 or 6. So I usually come out here, I fish, you know, when I fish prime time, I come out as early as I can, and I like to stay through prime time. But it would be really nice to get a couple more, or at least something a little bit bigger. So not saying that that's going to happen on an uncut video, but I have had some success on the northeast end of Vermilion with slot fish. There's just a lot of nice fish in this lake. So if you wait it out, hit them at the right time, and use the right baits, there's a lot of really nice fish in this lake. I feel like I don't have to wait as long for a slot fish here as I do on other bodies of water. But anyway, let's see what else we can get here. There's a lot of times that I'm completely fooled by the size of the fish. Catching small ones, and then, you know, the sound on the rattle reel is about the same. So I've straightened hooks. I've obviously been bitten off a few times. The straightening of the hook is always the hard one, though, because you know he was there and you just hit him too hard. But it would, oh, sounds like there's one going there. All right, here, I'm gonna flip the camera around and see if we hook this fish. Yeah, I can see him down there on the graph. Looks like he might have the minnow. Oh yeah, I think he's got it. Like to give him a little line sometimes. Give him just a quick second to eat it, because they kind of grab it. If you've ever seen a walleye like eat on camera, he kind of swipes at it and then they suck it in on the second hit so they can get it deeper on that second hit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on there. He stopped already. Oh, no, where's he going? Oh, he popped off. popped off. Nope, lost that one. So I don't know if you can see this, but when I pull my rattle reel in, I like to throw it in a line onto the floor. So that way when you go to put it back down, it's just an easy reset. See if he takes it immediately again. Sometimes you lose a minnow and then put it right back down and they take it almost immediately. We'll see if this guy's ready to do that. Okay, so, oh, here's a bob down. Let's see if we got one over here. Oh yeah, here's a nice one. Oh, it's another jumbo. Oh, forgot to turn the camera. Another nice jumbo. Probably, let's see how big this sucker is. I don't like saying how big these things are on camera, but oh, it is like 11.5 inches. So yeah, that's a really nice fish. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop it there. This is getting kind of long. I'm not exactly sure how long I should be doing these, but I wanted to do an uncut section here. I am going to do live as soon as I'm able to go live. I'm going to do some live primetime fishing here on Lake Vermilion. So anyway, good luck out there. We are catching jumbo perch here, walleyes. We get some northerns. Yesterday I got a few tulipies. There's fish to be had here on Lake Vermilion. So anyway, hope everybody's well. If you enjoy the video, go ahead and find people to follow this. And that way I can go live. It appears that there's a minimum for me. I haven't been doing social media for very long, so I'm kind of figuring out how to do this. I'm just a fisherman. Sorry if I'm stepping on toes here. But once you know what you're doing, you can go out and catch fish. All right, everybody, Easy Fish USA. We like to call this range behavior. We're up here on the range. So from range behavior, everybody, good luck to you. See ya.